Hi. So, I'm going to try to keep this kind of short for the people who only care about the main bit, who read the title and are like, what the fuck? And after I get the real shit out of the way, you guys can stay if you want. You guys can move on. This is going to be a little rambly, but first off, if you know this channel, you're probably here because of like the 200 subscribers that I got off of Minecraft Survivor, the most popular series. It got continually multiple of hundreds of views each episode. It's the only series that I've made that has been that successful, so I'm very proud of that. 4 seasons, almost 4 seasons in, that's why we're here. Almost 4 seasons. It was consistently my best viewed thing on the channel. It was the only thing that would get me subs. It was the only thing that would consistently get more than 100 views, which is great. It was great. And why did I finish? Why did I stop on the season that was by far most successful? That would have been my most popular season. Would have been the best view getter out of everything I've done. Well, I'll talk about that in the second half. But for the people that have started following me over streams for the past year, this might seem weird to you because you might not even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the most popular series. This is what my channel was kind of based off. I wasn't at first, but it built up into mainly Minecraft Survivor, and then I was building into Minecraft Big Brother, which is the other part of the video we're going to talk about. Unfortunately, it all went downhill for reasons I'll talk about in a little bit, and it did not get finished, neither of these seasons. Season 4 was the best season yet, both viewer-wise, editing-wise, season-wise, cast-wise, all of that. It was the best. It was by far my best season. It's one of the best seasons I think has ever been in Minecraft Survivor. But it didn't get finished yet. But so here, what I'm going to say to wrap it all up for you people who don't give a shit, and I've kept you here for 2.5 minutes already, or you do give a shit but don't really care about everything else. I'm making two supercuts, at least. I don't know exactly what I'm doing for the Big Brother yet, but Minecraft Season 4 is coming back as one video. Final 6 on, I believe. Final 6 on, yeah. Final 6 on. 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to Final Tribal, all of that in one episode, 30 to 45 minutes. I've started editing it already. It'll probably take me a week or two. That's coming out. Wow. The reason I want to do this, and then for Big Brother, I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's gonna happen. The whole thing is going to come out in either one big video, probably not, or probably like 5 like 2 to 3 section vote off videos, something like that to the end. But a big supercut kind of thing of the most important things that happen, all the confessionals, all the diary rooms, all that stuff, because that's important. I think what people say about their game is the most important part. And the reason, we'll get there. So yeah, 2 supercut seasons. One Big Brother or Survivor is just the last, what would have been 3 episodes cut into 1. That's not too big of a deal. Big Brother is going to be one whole season cut into smaller parts. So this is going to be very fast-paced. It should be really interesting. You aren't getting the whole story necessarily. You're not going to see exactly what I wanted to show you at all. That's what's frustrating me, is I don't get to show you what I wanted to show you. But it's better than nothing. And as of 2 weeks ago, it was nothing. So now it's something. You're getting the story. It's just a very fast pace. It's not very well edited. I mean, it's well edited, but it's not as well edited as I was doing before. The reason I'm doing this is because these players deserve their stories. For someone like Jakal, for instance, who was in both of these, he got screwed over twice. I don't know how much he really cares, But if you're watching Season 4 up to this point, it's clear that he is like the main character of Season 4. And I've been in seasons that got canceled that I was like that, and it sucks. And I know he's probably gotten over it, and I haven't even told him that I'm gonna start editing again. But he had a great season. People like Muffin had a great season. Dim, great season. Lots of people had great seasons. Danny had a great season. Lawsley had a great season. All of them had great seasons, and they deserve to get this out for them, even if it's not the same caliber that they deserve. And I'll talk about why it's not going to be at the same caliber in the second half. Survivor is going to come out within a few weeks, and Big Brother, I'm not sure. I've never edited a Big Brother. I have all the footage for all that shit, but I haven't even started editing. Survivor is my first priority. I can't give a exact date, and I can't say exactly when. Okay, well, yeah, that's that. If you care about that, you can click away. If you just wanted to know why the fuck I'm doing, if you wanted to know like what the fuck's happening, yeah, Survivor Season 4 is getting finished within a few weeks. It's gonna get uploaded. There you go. Big Brother, it's gonna be the same way. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna make an update video. It's just you'll see when you see, and it's gonna come out. Yeah, that's all I can say. I don't know when, but yeah. Now we can get into the backstory. Why did this happen? Why did I let this happen? This has been over a year ago. Why am I just now picking it up? Okay, so what happened? First off, I was really busy. This was so a year ago. I was in my senior year of high school, the second semester. That means I was auditioning for schools, which, hey, it worked out. I'm in one. I got audition. I'm on a theater scholarship. That's what happened. I'm at a good school, but I was very busy with it. I had a lot of lines to memorize. I had a lot of monologues to memorize. I had a lot of songs to memorize. And I had to do them and practice them all the time while also being in a show, while also doing my senior schoolwork, while also working. I was busy. So it kind of made me not really want to do another season. Or I didn't really want to edit. That was the main thing. Second point, for those who don't know, I'll just go ahead and spoil it. So, Season 5 was going to be Second Chances. Yeah, that would have been cool, right? I thought so. A lot of people thought so. We had a cast. It didn't come together. Slowly, when it didn't come together, I got discouraged. Couldn't get a date together. Had the whole season built. People stopped caring. And the season didn't happen, which means Second Chances didn't happen. And Second Chances won't happen. After that was All Stars. This story's so old, who cares about All Stars now? Like, so few of the people that were All Stars would probably come back at this point based off of the stories that I gave them and the stories they gave me. That was really discouraging. Knowing that my series was dead. This series, this story of 4 seasons that was going to become 5 and 6 and stop there, was dead. Like, that sucked. I was only 2 seasons away from having my whole story done and potentially moving on to a new one. But I didn't get that, and I've come to terms with that now. What I feel more bad for are people like that deserved to come back for Second Chances. Caleb, Sky, Inman, Gamer, Sinwar. We had lots of people who deserve to come back for Second Chances, and they don't get that second chance. And then for All Stars, we had people: Jakal, Chris, Muffin, Echo, again Sinwar, all ranks, lots of great players that didn't get their chance to come back after they either won or they played a hell of a game. And that sucks for them. That being said, I will be continuing doing Minecraft Survivor. But anyone can play. Anyone from my previous seasons can play. Anyone that hasn't played can play. I will be making new casts, new seasons. It's a new storyline. I don't get my second chances. I don't get my all-stars. It sucks. It does. But we're moving on. I've decided I want to start again. I want to start making new seasons and being able to refilter and make new casts with the players that have already played is awesome. I'm really, really excited for that. And that's for multiple reasons, like I said. Another reason back to why it didn't happen is I was losing some footage. This was at the time where Chris was doing his All-Stars, and he asked me if it was cool if he deleted season 4 footage. And I said, yeah, that's totally cool, because I was done at this point. On top of that, Caleb got rid of his server. And so that explains that right there. Oh, that's a big point. Caleb not having a server means I don't have the footage, or that I don't have the worlds for both Big Brother and Survivor. I can't, and he asked if I still, and I'm not calling anyone out. These people asked me if this was okay, and I said it was okay. So this is my fault. I no longer have season 4 and Big Brother to go back and get the transitions for, to have the tribal for, to get the, I can't do that anymore. So transitions and challenge explanations, all that kind of stuff, backgrounds, drops, any of that, I don't have. So that's another reason why I'm doing a supercut, is I can't make the same caliber of episodes, so I might as well just give you one big entertaining episode. That is with that. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. That's what I did for the first seasons. I said I was never going to go back. It's still better editing than that. I'm putting more work into it than seasons 1 through 3. But when I continue and I restart, it's going to be rejuvenated. We're going to have more opportunities to do a lot more. It's going to be great. But as I was saying before, I do want to continue. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do, and don't ask me when I'm going to do it, because I have no idea. Haven't started building, haven't started thinking about casts, haven't started thinking about making a audition list. I don't even remember what no forms have been thought of. I have not thought of a layout for my seasons. Nothing has been thought of. I just want to do it, and I want to do it at some point, probably within the next few months. That's all I can say. I don't want to get hopes up. So as I was saying before again, it's a new generation. Anyone can play. We can have Chris and Vega on the same season. We can have Sky and Alto on the same season. We can have Jerry and Echo on the same season. We can have Jakal and Muffin on the same season again. I don't know. We can have one of you guys, randoms, and Vision on the same season. It can happen in any way, and I think that's going to be really exciting, because people can look back at the old seasons. They're not going to get unlisted or privated. They're still there. There's still a story. That is its own story, even if it doesn't get a good conclusion of Second Chances and All Stars. It's still a conclusion. You can still see the backstory behind these players, even though they're going to be treated like it's their first time again. So that'll be interesting. Big Brother, on the other hand, if I continue, because honestly, I haven't known how to host a Big Brother. I don't know how to edit a Big Brother. I'm not a Big Brother fan besides the format. I really enjoy the format. I think the format's cool. But I don't play Big Brothers. I don't watch them. I've just hosted one. That's about it. So if I decide to continue that, I will need a co-host. I'm not asking for you guys to do that. It's not what I'm saying. But if I decide to do it, I will need a co-host, and I will need a co-builder, because it took a shit ton of work, and I was not good enough on my own. I had a lot of faults in the season, and I realized that. But it will continue. That is its own story. So the winner of season 1 of Big Brother will still be recognized as the winner, like as a winner in its own storyline. If I decide to continue, this will still have its own story since it is the season 1. It would be weird to have just a season 1 as its own story and then start over again. That will stay as its own story. The people from season 1 won't come back unless an all-star season happens or something like that, or second chances or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how much more I have to talk about. I've kind of just been rambling. I had a list of things I wanted to talk about, and I talked about them all. I don't think I have anything else to say. If you guys have questions, please ask me. If you have any concerns, please ask me. Unless it's when is season 5 going to start, because then I'm going to say, shut the fuck up. Don't. I might just recall it season 1 again. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll see. I'm excited because I've been looking back on my seasons recently. I saw Sinmar using his idol on All Ranks, which leads to All Ranks winning the whole thing. I watched Chris using his idol on Angie, getting himself out as well. I've seen Echo making his run all the way to the end of Season 3 before he got cut off by Chris. And then I've been seeing the endings of Season 4, which you'll see, which have led me with some of the best content I've had. And it made my heart hurt, because I want to see it again. And I want to continue that. And I want to rejuvenate. I knew after All-Stars I was going to quit because I did not have more people who would want to play. I'm hoping that by rejuvenating this, by getting Big Brother out there, I can revitalize my viewership. I can revitalize you guys who want to play. By starting over and allowing whoever has played before to play will give me time to not need new casts. It'll give me time to be able to rejuvenate and regrow and rebuild this community of people who want to play in my seasons, while also giving them more chances to play. Overall, it's, I think, a good opportunity and a good chance for everyone, since there aren't a lot of people who still make Minecraft Survivors. I think Chris is like the only one up there that has really respectable seasons, and I just got to that status with Season 4, even though I was doing it for a while and I had people watching for a while. Season 4 was right whenever I got to feel good about my seasons and respectable, and that's when I quit. And I don't want to do that. I want to come back. I want to give y'all guys the content that I was giving before, the really good content, the really good seasons, and keep building, keep growing as an editor, keep growing as a host, and be up there with Chris. Chris and I were the 2 Minecraft Survivor hosts that uploaded for a while, and now he's the only one, and I want to get back in there with him. So he's a buddy of mine, and I hope we can bring our minds together and help recreate this community of people who play this stupid game in a fucking block game meant for 12-year-olds. So if you guys stayed here this long, I appreciate it. I don't know why you did, but please leave a comment. Tell me if you're excited or not. Because I'm always gonna need new people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in.